Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman, and here we are again, sitting in Sacred Circle on Sunday, November 11th, 11/11/11. So this is a very, very powerful time of the year. It really is. And so I'm just really excited to be here with everyone sitting in Sacred Circle. And so let me give a few moments for my mouth to catch up with everything else. Now, as you sit in the Sacred Circle and all the energies from your, from my angelic committee and light beings and light council and everyone coming in to sit in Sacred Circle. And again, whether you are watching this live on the Goldylocks Productions Facebook page, or you're listening to this live show on Spreaker Radio, we like to welcome all the live listeners and viewers. And a space is held for you, whether you're watching this live or if it is you're watching the recording. All right. So, hello. Good evening, John. From the Gulf Coast of Florida. Wow. Wonderful. Welcome, John. And welcome. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Marie. Yay. Hello, Julia. Hello, Sarah, Anthony, and Austin. And Chris, good evening from snowy and cold Canada. Oh my goodness, do you have snow, Chris? Wow. And for those of you that don't know, I am in Connecticut. And so it's been cold. It feels like it's going to snow soon. But yeah, I'm sure. Wow. Oh, hello, Teresa. How are you? Thank you. Oh, I knew it's fine. I read typos. Oh, you're most welcome, John. Thank you. And everyone, for those that are new to the show, of course, just we sit into all of us being together. We want it to be very, very interactive. Share with others in the comments. And this is just, you're going to be giving and receiving healing, knowledge, and love. It's just a wonderful energy exchange in this power hour. So thank you, everyone. All right. Yes, about 4 inches. Oh, my goodness. That's, wow. All right. Hello, Wendy. How are you, dear? All right. Yeah, but Chris, snow already, huh? But that's probably normal around this time for you guys, isn't it? So, yeah. Welcome, everyone. So, 11/11/11, because if you take 2018, it's 11. So, it's 11/11/11. This is very, very powerful. And time of the year is what I'm hearing. And there's a lot of downloads and uploads and just a lot of energies that's coming through us all in the DNA. Activations. And that's what I'm going to do for you all this evening. For those of you who've been watching the show for a while, maybe you might remember the DNA activation cards. Well, this is a beautiful time. I was guided to pull a DNA activation card for those that are interested, and we're going to do that and activate some of the DNA. And a lot of us may need a little push in some of the activations. A gentle nudge, let me say that. Just know that nothing will be activated against your will, against you choosing for it to be. All right. So just know that. I don't want this to seem like it's scary. All right. So recovering from bronchitis. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you feel better really, really fast, and sitting in Sacred Circle with some powerful healers. So yeah. That's no fun. So, hi, Steve. How are you? See, Sales talking about powerful healers. Here's another one. So, like I said, everyone sitting in the sacred circle will be giving and receiving healings, and it's just a very powerful and beautiful time. And so glad that each of you could be here for this 11/11. Very powerful activations. And I want to let you know from now to the end of the year there's this, well, maybe this whole time feels like it's been a roller coaster, but it's really going to feel like we're being tested. But please know that this is all part of the process. Okay? Oh, yes. See? Oh, beautiful. Prayers you feel better soon. And prayers are healing. Prayers are sending out healing. It's distant healing, by the way. All right, Sarah wants to update everyone. Since last week, there's been great change and peace at our home. Thank you, everyone, so much. I truly appreciate you all. Yes, setting healthy boundaries. Sarah's in a new location now. They moved, and some of the neighbors hadn't been too kind and friendly. And but you just put out, no matter what's coming your way, you know, whether it's you've got some negativity, some meanness, you're being just treated terribly. Don't stoop down to their level and respond. Resist that temptation, and just, you know what? I'm going to stand here like a lighthouse, and I'm going to glare love and light to you in a peaceful and harmonious way. And the thing is that when their own reflection bounces off that light and they see that their own reflection, you know, they don't even like that. They don't even like what they see, their own reflection. All right. Now, a lot of times, though, people get confused with seeing their own reflection as you being me. You're being me. So you really can't win with someone like that as far as they're concerned. All right. And really, it's just, you don't, I don't want to say pick and choose your battles. We're really beyond that right now. Okay. We really have to stay focused. And we are going to experience some old stuff still coming up. As we are ascending from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, it's stirring up old stuff. And there's a cleansing, so to speak. And so, hello, Robin. And I'm sure we're being tested and challenged every day, even in the news. You don't have to watch the news. It's everywhere in social media, you know. And I know the last year you've heard this is going to, feels like it's going to get worse before it gets better. Here we are. Doesn't it feel worse? Look at the affairs in the news of what's going on around you and think that we're all going to hell in a handbasket. No. No. We've been here in hell for a long, long time. We're ascending from that and changing and shifting. And Mother Earth is cleansing. And please do not take this as me not being sympathetic. As an empath, I'm very sympathetic and have to watch to make sure that I don't tap into people's grievings as they're losing their home and all their possessions. They have their life, though. They have their life, right? They have their life. You are not your home. You are not your possessions. And I'm not just saying that because it's easy to say that. All right. It's not easy to say that. And know, though, that Mother Earth is going through a cleansing time too. And it's not, yes, for those that are still living in 3D, because karma only resides in 3 and the very beginning phases of 4D, which is heaven. With what the people call purgatory, or the holding spot. If people hold themselves back because they don't feel like they're good enough, all right, that's their own doing. All right, but from the higher parts of heaven, or 4D and fifth dimension on, there isn't karma. Karma doesn't exist. Why would you need a universal balancing system when in the 5D and higher everything's balanced? We know, and it's a choice we don't want to be thrown off balance. All right, so we know that. All right. Oh, Steve, try to see what it's to teach you and always give what is placed in our hearts regardless. It's about your heart frequency. Absolutely, it is. It is always about your heart frequency. Sacred heart healing, that connection to the sacred heart. Good evening, Linda. Aw. And absolutely. So that's part of the staying balanced, stay centered, stay true to who you are. This is where you hear whether it's certain words, the emotions and vibrations, vibrational message to still come through. Let me say that. No matter what words you choose, whether it's, doing and being and finding that beautiful balance of I'm doing and being at the same time in a balanced state. So if you were to look at scales and say, here's doing side, here's the being side, we've really been taught to ignore our being side, all right, which throws us completely off balance. So if we're in that middle, we are both doing and being. That's the balance. And that's right, this right in line with the sacred heart center, right to the unified mind, the third eye, both your hemispheres. That's what pops the third eye open when your left and right brain is working together in harmony, in unison. And our minds are wonderful examples of the scales that we are. Ooh, I'm this side or this side, and it's no, we need to be in the middle. So with a lot of what seems like devastating news, stay true to who you are. Stay true to that light and know that it's all necessary. It's all very necessary and just part of not just humanity's mission. It's part of Mother Earth's mission and each and every one of us mission. And there's a lot of times when we forget what our own mission is. All right. Okay, so hello, Amy. Hello, Lyle. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in Sacred Circle this evening. Oh, and before we get started, because I'll talk a little bit more, and then I want to get right into DNA activations for each and every one of you, because this is a powerful, powerful time to let me pull an activation card for you. All right, so my website is whitesagewoman.com. If you give the gift of healing this holy days season, and I say holy days because there's more than one holy day, right? Holidays. It's not about, okay, sure, it could be about the hollies on the trees. It could be about winter, and also too, there are just so many holy days within this short amount of time. Okay. Oh, yeah, see here, and my distant cousin lost her house, and it was confusion that it was my sister's house, so I'm like, oh, it's all right. You're right on time. Okay. So, like I said, how we're feeling now and with the energies, and breathe through it. Breathe through it. Take deep breaths. Remember the love and light that you are, and try to stay that connected, to stay balanced. And it's you really do have to rise above. And please know the difference. We're rising above a situation like a bird flying high to look down and get the whole bird's eye, the whole situation. When we're stuck and we see things, we almost have like tunnel vision. We don't see the whole picture. And then if we're grieving on top of that, we can really get caught up in all of that. And it's okay to process, to feel, but don't get stuck there. And so you have to rise above that. Doesn't mean you're better than it. But you are better than being off balance. You owe it to yourself to not keep ourselves into an unbalanced state, and to rise above that. Look at the whole picture, understand it through the Sacred Heart Center. And then just how we help everyone else is by us being centered and balanced, and just like the lighthouse, pushing out love in all directions. All right? Yeah, that's going to help everybody, believe it or not. Now, you have to kind of almost don't engage anyone who's grieving. You just listen. Because if you were to tell them, oh, okay, you know what, they just need to vent, cry, get the grieving, and they'll be on. They know in their hearts that everything is going to be okay, or that they're going to get through that. So the best thing we can do is just sit, listen, expand love out, expand. All right, so this is a very powerful day, and know that tomorrow, Monday the 12th, starts a pre-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. Pre-shadow phase, with Mercury retrograde going into what's called like full effect on February the 16th. All right. And Mercury will be retrograde from November 16th through December 5th. Now, that's going to put it through Thanksgiving. And not only that, the full moon is on the 23rd, which is a Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving. But we all feel the full moon way before, and then the whole waxing phase, like it's waxing now. So we can feel the progression each as it waxes up to the full moon. So be very mindful, be very careful of any type of energies that's going to be really winding up for Thanksgiving. Maybe try to put yourself into a very peaceful situation as much as you can. All right. We don't have to stress ourselves over tradition. Let me say that. All right. We don't have to let tradition if it stresses you out. All right. If you enjoy it, that's great. Then enjoy it. Okay. So it's going to crescendo. Not only now, Mercury, and why it's big is because it affects communication. It's great to go within. It's great to do all your inner work. But sometimes wires cross. People get offended. People, so easy on Mercury retrograde. And then we have the full moon coming up. So it can make people's Thanksgiving situations be even more tense if they are tense. And my suggestion, everyone's suggestion here, is take Thanksgiving off if you need to be with a very difficult and challenging family. And Christmas should be, smooth sailing at the end of December. So if you need to take this time off, start a new tradition for you. We can honor our ancestors, but we don't have to follow the same path that they did, especially if it's stressful or challenging or painful in any way. What they did, they did. Start a new tradition for you. Start a new tradition. And it's okay. You're not letting anyone down, right? And right, yeah, Chris, just breathe your way through the stress. So I'm letting you know this ahead of time so that you can plan for it and you can know just, okay, well, I'm highly sensitive. So I know I'm not going to put myself into challenging situations. Listen to yourself, listen to that inner voice, listen to that gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. And if you don't feel like going anywhere, don't push yourself to be social. And what we're coming up was supposed to be deemed the most sociable times. But for a lot of people, being sociable is terrifying and is very challenging. And you don't have to. All right? You do not have to. And it's, you have to be true to you. And each and every one of you are responsible for the helping and for the healing and the whole ascension process of not just ourselves, but everyone outside of us. And Mother Earth's ascending with or without us. Okay? So we're going to hop on board with this and join her. And this is all part of that ascension and cleansing process that she's going through right now that may not understand. For those that do not live in harmony with the earth, and then when the earth cleanses, don't get upset. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Let's look at the whole picture. You're going to abuse and use Mother Earth with no respect, no ceremony, no love, going out. And if she cleanses and something of yours is in that way, that's karma. And I don't want to receive a bunch of emails from people being offended by me just saying that. All right. No. And I'm not saying that everyone that's affected by this, please know that every disaster, devastation, it involves, and karma uses having to keep the scales balanced. It's good and bad. People that you don't think are deserving of that signed up for it and they forgot. All right. Everything has to be kept balanced. So those that actually do, and I don't want to say deserve it, but you know, for those that are careless, all right, and is going to have karma balance things out for them, there's also the good that it has to always stay balanced. So it's going to affect everyone. We can't just have a wave of bad people leave. It's going to rip a hole energetically, or it's just going to spin us out of our magnetic balance. It's going to put us in a tailspin. It can destroy the earth if the earth didn't release its energies in a balanced manner. And that means even for the souls leaving and coming in. All right? So, well, and that's, let me see something here. Just breathe through. I do every holiday. My folks are old and no one else helps. Yeah. You know, if you know, you let things roll off of you, that's great, Robin. Then, you know, work with that. And even the things that don't roll off of you, you can release that, okay? And so, sure, there's nothing wrong with the full moon. We're still getting a lot of new downloads and upgrades with every full moon. And I know that your Thanksgiving was October and in Canada, but you're still having an increase of holiday season and socializing and parties and things. So could be we're just learning our lessons on this earth plane. Well, it's not. All right. So yes, earth is a school. There's many of us who have been here, who have had many, many lives on this earth plane. And we want to be here. All of us are learning. If we're here, we're learning. All right. We are definitely learning. And a lot of us can have experience, though, as far as I know why I keep coming back. A lot of us want to be a part of bringing peace back onto this earth plane. And I say back because Mother Earth didn't start off as a 3D planet. All right. So we're going to be bringing that back. We want to be a part of that, actually physically, because we've sacrificed and martyred ourselves so much in past lives that this is what we have been waiting for. This is the payoff, right? This is what we've been working towards. Yay! And those that just continually want to stay in 3D warring, and you know, they'll be dealt with. All right. But know that what's the worst that can happen to them is they go to the uncreated mass of God. They go back to God. They go back to that oneness. They go, I mean, we all do, but they don't get to have an identity anymore. That's like uncreated mass. They just know that they're part of God and this love, which is still, I mean, That's still beautiful. All right. Uh, so, right, we're all learning. Oh, this everything is a lesson, even when we observe others in good and bad times. From all lessons, pay attention to wisdom. Exactly, John. Yes, yes, that's exactly. Mm-hmm. And what we're finding now at this time too, and it may blow your mind because you're thinking, well, we got so much war and we got so much stuff going on. But now look at these kids. We've got I don't want to say star seeds. They don't like that verbiage. Hold on, let me see. Angels and the light councils. They're like, that's fine. We all really are from the stars at one point or another. It's just how many of us have more experience on this earth plane. There's some who have never come here, but they watch and they learn from us. And but now what you're having with these kids come in are souls that have never been here before. It is safe now. It is safe. There's so many terms: star seeds, indigo, crystal kids. It's you know, I think they wanted to identify each generation of the kids coming in, but it's a progression. And what we're going to find now, these kids coming in are so highly advanced that they really need us to recognize and help them and just cradle them with, just help them by not teaching them cookie cutter traditions, you know, putting them into, a lot of them kind of want to probably be homeschooled. They're not going to deal well with that type of society, cookie cutter learning and all. They're just not going to get that. And I'm trying to be very careful with my words. But if they have any type of medicine and even, all right, I'm just going to say a vaccination, it can really throw their DNA off. So be very careful. The kids are going to go into the parents that they need to go into. All right. And that's, again, their whole family lesson and everything. But just know that this, and I say this because this is good. We had souls that didn't want to ever come in before are coming in now, you know, and because they feel actually more safe than they ever have before, right? Because those of us who yes, we still have highly attuned, very intuitive, very, you know, we're on, and we've been killed and tortured and in the past and sacrificed and martyred, and that's not happening anymore. We don't have to go through that. So a lot of us did pave the way for that. And here we are. So don't be fooled by thinking that, oh my God, by what you hear and see in the news and people around. Just know that it's all part of the process, all part of the learning. Breathe through it and don't let it throw you off balance. All right. So let me see. John, most are full open empaths and may not understand with the emotions. Exactly. Yeah. What we teach them, I noticed, I homeschooled my two sons because I knew that they weren't going to deal with public schools very well. And I've been able to maintain my ability since I was a child. And it's in my husband's bloodline. I mean, it's on all our bloodline, really. You know, this whole bloodline thing, whatever. We all are, you know. And I wanted to teach them to be them, to develop their spirituality, to develop their inner gifts and their differences, and that you're going to feel, you can feel others. And not realize, okay, this is not my emotion. This is somebody else's. And so, and mind read. If we don't teach them to use telepathy, they're going to do it automatically. All right. And so it's going to be really, really beautiful if they're just honored and respected to honor and respect each other. And that's the problem with the modern school system. Is here's this one structure. We're going to strip away your identity, your culture, your belief, and put you in here. No, you need to honor every beautiful culture, every beautiful belief. You need to just be respectful and still coexist together. That's the environment they need. That universal life church type of, if anyone's ever been to a universal life church ceremony, embracing everyone. And that's it. Okay. Let's see. I've been very in tune with Mother Earth and has been since a child. If I'm not around nature, I am out of sort. The moon has a strong effect. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And, a lot of us can feel what's going on. How many of you can feel when it's going to rain? Just a lot of us are natural barometers. How many of you can feel when it's going to rain? How many of you feel an earthquake? And where do you feel? Do you feel in your stomach? So a lot of you can do this. You can feel the weather, what's coming up. You can feel when you're outside and you're in the wind. Do you communicate with the wind? Does the wind tell you what's up? That kind of thing. Because you can learn not only from the weather system around you, but the animals also will tell you. The birds will tell you. Watch the birds' activities. Watch the squirrels' activities. Watch nature. Because if something big weather-wise is coming, they're going to start hunkering down. They're not going to be out romping around. They are going to take shelter. And I think a lot of people have said the kind of like the same thing, is that right on the eve of some kind of major weather, it's so eerily quiet outside. It's like there's no birds chirping. There's no nature sounds. And it's like that a lot of people describe that eerie quiet before the storm. Right? And that's beautiful. Yeah, I can look at the sky and know what kind of storm is coming. That's beautiful. I love that. That's that old, and when I'm saying old, it's experienced. All right, Chris, you have had more than several lives on this earth. And shaman, that's the absolutely. Okay, I'm looking at the time here. Now we got a lot of people. I will get to next week because I really want to watch the time here. And the angels and light beings are telling me that the DNA activations are more important right now than pulling the crystal message and animal for the week. Just pay attention to the nature. And so, there you go. Oh my goodness, Robin. My granddaughter sees things and is very sensitive. She was born 12/12/12 at 12. Oh, yeah. She also sees bad spirits. Okay. Well, of course, she's going to see it all, and that's part of why there's bad people, right? So she, and that's okay. That's okay. Just keep them in the back. Don't, and I know you're teaching her, Robin, you don't want to communicate with those. Only those for the highest and greatest. Those type of people staying in the background. You will not hear or listen to them. All right. And they can only observe. That's all they can do. They can't communicate with you. And only those in your inner circle, the angels, your guides, and the spirits that are for your highest and greatest only will be in the inner circle, will be closer to you. Anything that's not for your highest and greatest is on the outside. And the kids actually get that, you even think that that's kind of difficult for them to grasp. It really isn't. And I've learned to don't don't treat a child like they don't understand. Talk to them. If they have more questions, they'll ask you. So yes, I know, Robin, you've got it, and it's so beautiful. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that you are there for her, and I love it. Love it. Okay, now I'm going to pull a DNA activation card in the order that it's received in the comments. If you would like to have a DNA activation card pulled for you, say yes, please, in the comments. Yes, please. That's how I can know that you want to know what DNA is going to be activated. Okay, so yes. All right, Robin, we'll start with you. All right, now the cards I'm actually using is called Reconnecting Soul, 142 DNA activation cards by Jean Adrian. I do believe Wendy had got these cards too. So you just go ahead and put them in the comments, and I will catch up with everyone. All right. Okay. So if you didn't catch that, then you can just message me, and I'll be happy to share with you what the deck name and who it is again, and then maybe the ISBN number so that you can get it, so that you can order it. So, okay, I'm already tuning in because I'm... All right, here we go for Robin. So, your DNA activation for the next 7 days. For the next 7 days. All right, now, I'm going to suggest... Hold on, let me make sure I got her card right here. Okay. I'm going to suggest if you're watching this on a phone or even on the computer, you can do a screenshot, okay, of this, and just concentrate on the symbol, all right? Just concentrate on this. When you see this, it will activate for you. So this is your DNA activation code right here. Concentrate, Robin, on this symbol. This is the symbol, the activation, DNA activation for calibration. Your physical vessel has been fine-tuned with this activation to be in alignment with the highest good of all that is. All right? Ooh, this is a hot symbol. I'm getting hot. Calibration. Calibration, Robin. Okay, you got it? So if you got the symbol, or draw it. You know, if you can't take a screenshot, draw it. Get a pad of paper, draw it, and write down calibration. That's the word. Okay? Now, I need you to take the time and do that, because if you come back later, this moves really fast, and I don't remember. These are all, everything, some of this stuff that's being channeled comes through really fast. But the good thing is this is recorded and you can go back and watch it. Okay, so, all right. Woo, burning up already. Okay, Marie, which is good though. All right, Marie, what DNA do you need activated? All right, so for Marie. And yours. Ooh. Okay. Dissemination. The time has arrived for you to share your knowledge and abilities with the world. You got to step more into your power, Marie. Don't be scared. Don't be fearful. No one's going to kill you in this lifetime for stepping forward and sharing your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities with the world. It's time for you to share. Stepping forward, rising. Just breathe that in. Either draw it, take a picture. All right. Woo! Okay, Chris. And there'll be time to share this too. So I'm going to roll through these to make sure I get as many people as I can. All right, Chris. Herman's activation. And activation is... Ooh. Oh, wow. That's really looks really close to a Masonic symbol. It's journey. Journey. See? Journey. Your soul's path is a constant, never-ending journey moving forward. The remembrance of the perfection that is your birthright. All right. This activation moves you even more forward. All right. So it gives you that energy to keep going. Well, there's a strong sense of brotherhood with you too in your past lives. So let it go. This symbol. Don't try to think about it too much when I mean it. That's what they're saying. Don't see this with the mind that's out of balance with your, view it with the mind's eye that is balanced and feel it in your heart because your heart recognizes this activation. It's a very powerful one. It's almost shutting down me from talking. Because it's just, you just want to, oh. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so that's now Julia. Julia. Now, what's really interesting is that I used to be told and sharing these cards, I was hearing, you know, for those of you, don't sit here and really take in everybody's DNA activation because you can only handle 2 a day, 2 within a 24-hour time frame. But, you know, I'm not hearing that anywhere. They're just like, it's okay. We can handle it. And even it will activate when it needs to. So you can look at other people's. You can file it and it will activate when it's ready at a smooth pace. Because if I'm pulling this for everyone, everyone's DNA activation, if we all activate all these codes at the same time, we probably won't get out of bed for the next 7 days. So go slow and know that no more than 2 of these, yours, and if another one you're attracted to, or maybe just even another one, will activate for the next 7 days. And then any that you did take in, it will just keep for the rest of the year. Will activate as we need it. So it's really beautiful. Okay. Not harmful. Taking everything in smoothly. All right. Now let me refocus here. Julia. Julia, mastery. This is your inherent attribute, but you must activate it in order to claim it. Julia, you got to get out of your head. Claim it with your heart, your sacred hearts, to claim it. This is your inherent attribute. Mastery. It's almost like you're scared of it to some degree. Put that fear. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it and step forward. All right? You have to activate it in order to claim it. Mastery, Julia. Say yes. I activate this mastery activation. Okay? And let it activate within you. Just by claiming it. There you go. Woo! It's beautiful. All right. Let me grab up here now. Maureen is next. Yes. Maureen. Ooh, oh, my third eye is like itching. So you may notice that. Is your third eye itch? Is your crown itch? They're expanded chakras, and we're more than just 7. 7 chakras is good for the 3rd dimension. As we're going into the 5th dimension and higher, it's activating all 12 chakras and above. So there's more about that. I actually do have on my website, whitesagewoman.com, online courses, and one of the new ones, and many of you sitting in Sacred Circle did go through this course. It's called Activate Your Avatar, and you're activating all 12 of your 5D and above chakras to help with this ascension process be smoother. All right, so Maureen, well, yours just fell out in my lap. I love that. All right, so here we go. Trinity. 1 + 1 = 3. Male plus female creates something for greater. God is always an integral part of the equation. God's always there. 1 + 1 is 3. So the power of 3, male and female. It's the balance within you, but also too, there is a relationship coming for you. Don't be scared. Reach out and embrace it. Okay? You don't have to live the rest of your time on this earth plane alone. Not that you're alone. That's just an illusion. But you know what I'm saying. You know, it's time to go have fun. It's time to go experience a partnership. Experience a relationship with someone else, other than you having to take care of everything. All right? Trinity. 1 + 1 is 3. Because I know you always will have God in that equation. Because that's just, that's the strong belief. I love that. All right. Okay. So, Wendy. This is for Wendy. Wendy. Wendy, you have these cards. But sometimes it's funny how long they can sit on the shelf. It's because you have them. There it is. You're going to have a couple because there's 2 that, yep. All right. This is one of celebration. I want you to tell me what this symbol, the very top part, looks like. Doesn't it look like Isis's, you know, whether we think that it's a crescent moon or the bull horns, and then the sacred sun of the symbol. All right. And then we actually have a couple of things. We got like the I Ching going on, that they call the hexagrams, with the lines. And then so it's a very beautiful ancient symbol here. This activation. This is an activation. It's a celebration. Now you can see that life is a wonderful game and you are the grand prize winner. Party on. Yay. Party on. Celebration. This is a big celebration time for you, even if you may feel like it's not. Even though you have a lot going on in your life. But it's on a spiritual level, there's a celebration going on. All right, Teresa. Probably saying your name wrong. Teresa. I'm sorry. Actually, that's vibrationally doesn't feel like your name or your soul. So if I have a hard time pronouncing your name, it's because, and it doesn't matter. It's just know that I wouldn't ever be disrespectful to you. Your heart is screaming out a different vibration than the vibration of your name. This is okay. All right. Woo. You get surprise activation. I'm trying to get that little dot glare. There we go. Surprise. All right. This aspect of Christ consciousness enables you to enjoy the bliss that occurs when you least expect anything. Surprise. Being more spontaneous. Okay. Being more spontaneous. So it's that surprise and that spontaneity. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Take that in. It's almost like it's an E kind of squished, but yeah. Surprise! All right. All right. Can you pull a card for me from Sarah? All right. Yeah. Here we go. There. Ooh, lineage. So yours is lineage. I'm getting all these different colored spots. Pretty cool. Lineage. Lineage. In the beginning, there were only 500 souls sent here to begin the game of life on Earth, and you are a descendant of one of them. Remember your ancestors now. Remember we talked. Okay, so going way, way back, it's in your lineage, and most definitely, I feel that that's that connection. That's that recognizing why we recognize each other as well, and why you recognize probably. All of us sitting in the sacred circle, we recognize each other in one way, shape, or form. But Sarah, here it is, stepping into that power of who you are. It's very beautiful, and it's not like the power here on Earth. It's not like 3D power, so it's kind of hard sometimes to understand that. But just okay, so. In all your learning and opening up, and it's, am I doing this right? When you ask, am I doing this right? Oh, sweetheart, you're always doing it right. There isn't a wrong way when you're stepping into who you are. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So absolutely, you're doing that right. Okay, Lyle. Yay, Lyle. Okay. I don't get this for everybody. I just am doing this DNA activation, but I see you going on a journey or a pilgrimage is what I'm hearing. It's another part of this, whether you're taking a trip, a journey, it's going to end up to be a spiritual pilgrimage, even if it's not starting off as that. All right. And so, look at this activation. Let me get it where you can see it with no glare. Okay. Solidity. This activation invests you with the gift of making solid that which is actually fluid and moving energy. You are now the master of matter. So bringing it from the higher vibrations to this, that's the true alchemist. Yes, I'm here. Lyle, you've got it. You know it. You know how to be this alchemist. And that's what you're doing. You're bringing it into matter, master of matter. From the etheric realm, it's like so much better than they hear about the whole manifesting, and it's so much more powerful than that. All right, let me get some water here. Okay. Robin. Great. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Linda. Yes, please. All right. Linda, ooh, it's beautiful. Charisma. And this is for you. Charisma. All right. You radiate the glory of God, of the oneness, the divine. Your presence is now enhanced through this activation so that others are drawn to you for your light. Charisma. Yeah. That's beautiful. You radiate the glory of God. That bright light. That's beautiful. Okay. Robin. Activation. Grace. This activation is grace. With this activation, the actions and events of the past are accepted and neutralized. Karma is now dissolved and you are free. Woohoo! It's like it really looks like a noose, doesn't it? Coming away from you, you're free, or the ropes that were binding you are just, but though, more than anything, it's like you see the figure 8 in there. It's very, very powerful. So I see a lot being removed and coming off of you. All right. So grace, with this activation, the events of the past are accepted and neutralized. And karma is now dissolved and you are free. Ooh, I feel the energy coming through. That's really... You've done a lot of work, Robin. You really have. I mean, not saying that none of us have, Robin. This is payoff time. All right. It's payoff time for you. All right. So, Amy. Yes. Amy. All right. Intelligence. Oops. Let me try to get that glare. All right. So your connection to the divine mind provides access to all knowledge. There is nothing that you cannot know. Surrender and ask, and you shall receive. And this knowledge is dropping out of the mind and trusting your heart, trusting your intuition more. It's that the intelligence within your sacred heart center. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Because you are very smart. But sometimes there could be that pull, that tug of war between your mind and your heart, that sacred heart center. All right. Okay, can you pull a card for me, Anthony? Absolutely. Yeah. Ooh. Acceleration. Acceleration. You now fold time so that everything is accelerated, allowing instant manifestation as you require it. You are now able to more easily deal with the energies as time moves more quickly. Another one, you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for, than you even want to maybe accept. All right, so step into that power. You are a very powerful manifester too. Well, you and Lyle have got that going on. Yeah. When you think about it though, Anthony, look at everything that you've been through. Everything really did happen pretty quickly, didn't it? Well, that is the combination. I know you and Sarah, but still there's some things that have happened that prove that. can validate that for you. Let me say that. So yes, Wendy, I have the cards, yeah, and they are awesome. Absolutely, they are. Okay, come up here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, good night. Oh, okay, great. Oops. You're welcome, Robin. Oops. And okay, thank you, John, and good night to you. All right, yeah. Let's see. Okay, good. Courtney, here we go. Courtney, let me pull a DNA activation card for you. Hopefully, Courtney, you are still on. If not, I'm sure that your mother will let you know. Okay. Transparency. Transparency. Oopsies. I tried to get that little. Here we go. So transparency. Intimacy can now be achieved as you allow the truth of your being to be seen by everyone. And intimacy in a spiritual way, all right? And it can be achieved as you allow the truth of who you are to be seen by everyone. That's being true to yourself. You're not a fake person at all. All right. So anyway, you just want this to be activated. Want this to be activated. And step more into the truth of who you are. Sometimes it scares you. And don't let it scare you. Okay? So transparency. That's for you. All right. Good night. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you, Marie. Okay. So yes, Nicole. Beautiful, Nicole. How you doing, Nicole? It's been a bit since I've chatted with you, hon. All right. Dominion. Ooh. All right. Sit with this. Dominion. You have created many universes, and as such, we have responsibility for our creations. So our thoughts create ripples that run throughout eternity. Now, yeah, Dominion. Just sit with that. You know what this means. I know what this means. But I'm protecting your privacy. But you've been through a lot. And so now it's just taking responsibility for anything that was put out there, whether it was in a time of grief or upset. And all I want you to do is just, by your command, just say, all right, I'm going to release and unhook any unbalanced thoughts that I have put out into the universe, and let them just dissolve and balance out and just not be harmful for anyone. All right. So you're soothing the ripple effects. You're soothing it, because you two are also, you're more powerful than you realize. And yeah. So there you go. Dominion. Have the angels help you, as a matter of fact, too. You work, believe it or not, the angels work very well with you. I mean, they work well with everyone, but you understand and are aware of their presence and that. Okay. Yes, there's been fear in my head. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Julie, hello. All right, this is for you. Ooh, emotion. Okay, emotion. Your emotions are the fuel of your creativity, and you know that. This attribute releases all unprocessed emotions and replaces them with those of higher vibrations. So I call that, we have a Pandora's box inside of us, and that's where we keep the unprocessed emotions. And so this right here activation is going to open that Pandora's box with no harm to you and let you process and release. Process. But the key word is releasing. Releasing all of that suppressed energy. And what's going to take its place is a much more harmonious balance within you. And just let the Pandora's box stay open. Or you can even remove that box, so to speak. Or plant a tree in it. All right, so that's a free emotion. Whew. So I sat in your energy too long. I'm sorry. It was like, woo! It's beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. You're welcome, Julia. You're welcome, Chris. All right. Your voice keeps changing. I hear two voices. Yeah, you probably do. You probably. I'm allowing. And I never said I would, the whole trance medium always scared me of allowing another voice to come through. But I trust my team so much that that's fine. And it's either going to be the angels, or actually it's probably more of the light council that's coming through, because this is important, powerful times. They want us to succeed. Yay. All right. Yes. Thank you so much. It brought tears to my eyes. Oh, God bless you, Maureen. Now know that tears are cleansing and healing. Hi, Tammy. Oh, I hope you feel much better, dear. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jillian, for sharing the love. Okay, Nicole, I got you. Julian will watch the replay. Blessings to all. All right. And Julian came in late. So let's see. Julian, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. And when you watch the replay, even though I know you didn't ask for it, reception. Oh, reception. Being open to receive allows you the possibility of infinite potential. Thank it, and it is yours. This is a very powerful time for you. And this DNA is being activated for you. Reception. Being open to receive. You have a lot more coming in. They want you to journal. You're going to have a lot coming through. Examples, it can be thoughts, it can be words, it can be a particular animal that you see. What does that animal mean for you? It's just good. You will know it's something for you. Write it down. Sit with that. It will come through. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Oh, you are welcome, Wendy. Okay, Julia, I pulled one for you. You're so welcome, Sarah. You're welcome, Lyle. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, Laura. Hello, Laura. I'll pull a card for you. It says DNA activation cards. This is what DNA is being activated within you out of 142 DNA. Ooh, Laura, you got the mystery. Mystery. This is being activated for you. Study. Look at this symbol. And for those of you coming into, take a screenshot of this symbol if you can, or grab some paper, draw it down, draw it. This symbol, let it absorb into your whole being. And here's the word mystery. So this attribute opens you to fully accept and appreciate the mystery that is life and all its perfection. And we may not think of life as perfection, but don't put the boundaries on that. Mystery. Ooh, very nice. Okay, Laura. You're welcome, Linda. Wow, crazy. Yeah. Might be the first time that I've been called crazy. No, I know you're not calling me crazy, sweetie. I know it's just crazy. All right, Jennifer. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. So, yes, Jennifer, I'll pull a card for you. And this is, again, the DNA activation card. Actually, a set's created by Jean Adrian. If you need more information about the deck, just message me after the show, and I'll get back with you tomorrow. But message me if you need more information. Okay, Jennifer. You have I'm not sure if you just if you had an attunement recently for Reiki or some type of energy healing, but you're being attuned as a healer. And also here's another, here's DNA activation code for you. Intuition. This activates and reawakens your intuition completely. You're one with the divine mind. So yeah, there you go, Jennifer. Intuition. Nice. All right. Oh, hello, Rebecca. How are you? All right, Rebecca, let me pull a card for you. Mm-hmm. Wow. Rebecca, here's the DNA activation is saturation. This activation fills you to the point of saturation with the energy of spirit. You are moved from the space of I am to the space of we are. Again, this is saturation. You're a powerful teacher because if you're moving from I am to we are, and you're helping a lot of people. All right. Oh, beautiful. Saturation. Here's the symbol. And just know that you're moving from a space of I am to we are. Which is what 2011 was really 2011. 2018 is all about. I don't even know what time frame I'm in anymore. No. Okay, you are so welcome. All right, Nicole, I did do a card for you. So please make sure you watch the replay. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, there you go. You've got it. Thank you. You're welcome, Courtney. All right, let's get Marianne. Marianne. Here we go, Marianne. You're still watching. And for those of you, again, who are watching or still listening on live radio, my website is whitesagewoman.com. All right. So DNA activation for Marianne. Cleansing. Ooh. Looks like a designer logo almost. But no. Cleansing. All unbalanced energies are now incompatible with you. So therefore, you release them easily and peacefully. And I can tell all those that want a second DNA activation, this might be the one. This is a really nice one, the cleansing. Yes. Let's get rid of all the unbalanced energies, release them easily and peacefully. So cleansing. All right, Marianne. That's great. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Jolene. Bless you as well. All right, thank you. And I know we're going over. I just wanted to make sure everyone is taken care of here. And thank you all so much for sitting in Sacred Circle with each and every one of us, for participating. just by being here with your love and light, giving and receiving. And thank you so much. I'm very grateful, and be back next Sunday. All right. So this next week, the next 7 days can be very powerful. And even as we crescendo to Thanksgiving in the next couple of weeks, but we're all going to get through this. All right. And know that you have each other. We all have each other, and can pull upon our sacred circle, our time together, your sacred circle of angels and light beings, ascended masters and guides, right? So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wendy. Good night, Marie. Thank you, Barbara. It's okay, Tammy. If you're not feeling well, just go back to sleep, sweetie, and receive some healing during your sleep. All right. Good night to everyone, and many blessings. And thank you all so much. And thank you, Robin. All right. Just remember to shine your light like a lighthouse out in all directions. Okay. Aw, thank you, Amy. Thank you. Good night, Chris. Be the love and the light. That is your divinity, your birthright. All right. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.